Just to clarify, this class is not about how you should do exploration in Null-Sec, but how I do it. So I'm not a very high skill player in Eve, but I did manage to make some good money doing exploration in Null-Sec. So I'm gonna share with you. So the first part will be about fitting an implant set. The second part about navigation and the tools I use. And the third part will be about my step-by-step exploration technique. This is the fitting and implant set I use. I'm not gonna tell you what kind of module you should put in your ship. It's up to you, and it depends on your gameplay style. So I'm gonna tell you what my goals are for this fitting. So the first and most important is bubble immunity and an under 2 second align time. This way, you can't be catched by anyone until you make a mistake, of course. Very high warp speed is convenient because most of your time in Null-Sec will be traveling gate to gate. You will save a lot of time warping as fast as you can. And last, some kind of hacking and scanning devices. There is many ways to do it. Personally, I use an accredited Zugma. It works pretty well, but I did it with the Tech2 analyzer, no implants, and I think I had 86 base sensor strength. So the only threats you have flying this kind of ship is smart bombing at the gate. To avoid it, simple. Never blindly jump to a gate. If you are in D-scan, use your D-scan. If you're not, warp to Celestria near it and use your D-scan again. If there's nobody in local, you can jump gate to gate. It's safe. And the last threat is stealth bomber camping a site. It happens many times, as you can see in my killboard. The problem is stealth bombers can be fit to be instant lock. You can't escape in time. This is the tools I use for my exploration. So Dotlan for mapping, for navigation, like everyone else. Local threat. When you have more than one people in local, you can copy all the player names on this site, and you have some basic information for you to use. And the last, the killboard. So when you need to investigate about a player, if you use a stealth bomber or whatever. For my exploration, I always choose high value space. So the two more valuable space, the Goristas and the Sanchas. But there's a lot of pirates too, so it's pretty dangerous. You have all the regions where you can find those NPCs. And in Venal and Stein, you have some NPC station for you to use. So if you want to make a gem clone or store your loot, have some spare ships, and here they are on the map. I forgot to say, just after this presentation, I'm gonna show you a live demo in-game. So if you miss some information, don't worry, I will show you exactly what I do. I always explore the low traffic areas. I use Dotlan, use the jumps. As you can see, there's some place where are not many jumps. Basically, I use Dotlan to make bookmarks, waypoints, waypoints to have a nice route to explore, and dead ends are the best for it. Usually, there's less player in those kind of area. About exploration, so when I jump in a system, Usually I warp on 0 on the next gate if it's safe. So if there is no player in local or your destination is in D-scan range and there's no battleship or battle cruiser who can be fit, smart bond fit. When I still aligning, I activate my probe launcher and start scanning while I'm warping. And as always, watch the local and use the keyboard to get more information about the other players. Usually, if there is nobody in the system, I just sit on the gate until I finish the scan. If there is some people and I'm not very comfortable, I orbit at 2K the gate and cloak up. When I find a good site, I run only relic sites, ghost sites, and limited sleeper cache and superior sleeper cache. No standard and no data. On a gate site, sorry, I activate my microwave drive, go to the first scan. I activate my hiking devices at 10K. Because of the server delay, it works. Shut off my microwave drive, bumped the can to not overshoot it. It help losing speed, and I orbit at 2K, so I can cloak up if there is a problem. When orbiting, I have less chance to bump the can when I have to warp away. And of course, I hack, loot, and do it again until my cargo is full. Usually, this is how I play. I log in space, do some site for 1 hour or two in stain, and log off in space. It's good to do it just after downtime because there's less people than usual. But you can do anytime if you want to. It's more dangerous, but it's okay. Always remember to watch local, D-scan, and your overview because if you don't, bad things happen. Just want to thank Joan Dante, who helped me doing this presentation, especially because of my really bad English. So thank you, Jan. Okay. So I'm in Stein, very far away. I'm going to show you on the map. Just starting to scan. I use a shortcut, pretty handy. So here I am. I'm in a dead end. Usually I start my exploration session here. It's like my home. I'm using Dotlan to make my way. You can't see it, but I'm in Stain. Okay. Add waypoint. Add waypoint. This one and this one. Okay. Let's go.
Warp drive active.
Okay, nobody. 2 signature.
Warp drive active.
Start scanning. I think it's combat site. So there's nobody in local, so I'll just sit on the gate. Yeah, combat site. And this one should be a combat site too. Just scanning in case. Yes. So, as I am sit on the gate, I can instantly jump. Okay. So there's a friend in local. Nothing on this scan, so I can warp directly to the next gate.
Warp drive active.
I'm gonna cloak. Okay, nothing. You don't have to call back your probe when you jump a gate. They go back to your cargo automatically. Okay. No battleships on this scan. No signature. Warp to the next gate.
Active.
There's a low key, but it's not a problem. Okay. I'm gonna make a safe. I think the low key is coming for me.
Warp drive active.
Maybe not.
He's not a local anymore.
Yeah, because I change. I jump to through the Stargate,
sorry.
but he just behind the gate. So maybe he's waiting for me.
Warp drive active.
Yeah.
Warp drive active.
Combat sites again. Nothing on this scan, so jump in.
Warp drive active.
No one in local.
Warp
I can
drive
jump
active.
safely. Three people in local. So I'm gonna jump. Sorry, warp to Celestial near the next gate. Just to make sure.
Warp drive active.
and checking this guy on the keyboard. Oh, it's a combat site, so
Warp drive active.
let's jump to the next system. But it seems this guy is hunting for explorers. And he's flying a saber. So it shouldn't be a threat for us.
Warp drive active.
Okay, find a wormhole. Usually, when I find a wormhole, I consider this is a site, so I jump through the wormhole and turn the cache. But this time I'm not gonna do it. Just to show you. Okay, there's Raven. And no one. Oh, shit. Okay. Is this smart bombing? I think so. Ah, they are leaving. Okay, nice. Okay.
Warp drive active.
See you guys. Okay, this is the same guy, I think. Yes, it is in a saber, so I can jump
Warp drive active.
through the gate. Ah, just see there's a new signature. Too late. No problem. I'm gonna find another one. Oh, nice. Okay, an astero.
Warp drive active.
Nice. So the astero is probably running the site or wants to run it. Maybe we can hack some can. I'm not really comfortable to play on the grid those days because the server is quite slow. But I'm gonna try it. But maybe I'm gonna die in a few sec.
Yeah, let's see that.
Ah, just pop out. Okay, so too late. Nothing.
Warp drive active.
Okay, this should be interesting. Okay. Checking killboard. Okay, I think this is one explorer and one pirate. Probably is flying a saber. So it should be okay. So warp to the next gate.
Warp drive active.
And no craw. Okay. No problem.
Warp drive active.
This is quite long. Usually I get a sight more quickly. Nice. Of course, because I'm streaming, I will not find a good site until some time. Okay. A malediction, I think it's an interceptor. Yes, it is.
Warp drive active.
And he left, so hopefully we have some good sight. Nope. Two interceptors, no problem.
Warp drive active.
Scanning site level 3 can be ghost sites, so you should scan it. Nice. At least a site. So I'm gonna run it. Every time I try to hack the 4 cans, I die. So I'm gonna do 2. And there's a egg gate, no problem. I warp as close as I can to the site because when you hit warp 2 and you are not cloak, there is a timer, and at the end of the timer, if you're not left, you die.
Warp drive active.
Okay, not too bad. Nice. Okay, no problem.
Warp drive active.
Let's jump. I think this is a cool one. Yeah, not too bad. Nice. So, this usually I use exactly the same technique in relic sites. So I know there is a trick using a bookmark and warp to all of the cans. It can save you sometimes, and save you a mid slot too, because you don't have you don't need a prop mod. This should be great, but I'm not really comfortable with it for now. But maybe in the future I will use this technique.
Warp drive active.
I'm gonna try to find a relic site, if it's possible. It would be perfect if I find a relic site and a sleeper cache. For you can see all site you can do in an interceptor. Nice.
Warp drive active.
Ah. Someone did hack a can. The most valuable, I think. So the trick is to try to hack as fast as you can. Not really good at it, but oh damn it. Where is he? Here it is, and I fail it. Woo! Too much money. Someone is in local. Not a problem, it's a nasty arrow. And he left. Okay, so that was not good.
Warp drive active.
Usually, in a relic site in Stein, there is a can with at least 60 million in it. I did find some cans with 100 million in it. So I think I have show all I have to show. Have you guys some question?
Yeah, I have a few questions. I have 5 questions. Sorry, but I would go last if someone wants to do theirs first.
Yeah, sure, no problem.
Okay, my first one was local threat. What does that do, and how does that work? I've never heard of that.
Okay, so it's an online tool. You can copy uh, all the players in local, and you have some basic information: corporation, alliance, if they are good at PvP or no. The last ships they use, etc. But it not works very well. Usually, you have to click on the link of the player to open the keyboard information about this player and reload the window of local threat, and it update the information.
Oh, very good. Okay, yeah, no, sounds great.
Okay.
Then I want to ask about smart bombing ships. You said, you're watching out for battleships and battle cruisers. I don't know enough. Are you looking out for any battleship or battle cruiser, or are there certain types of ships that are
Yeah,
smart
certainly.
bombing?
One type of battleship is really common. I'm not sure. I'm gonna show it. This one. This one is very common for smart bombing. So if you see, I'm not sure how to say it, Macariel on your D-scan near a gate, it's probably a smart bomber.
Okay, good to know. But you're pretty much staying away from all battleships. Is that correct?
Yeah, just in
Battlecruisers.
case. Yeah.
Okay, and then you were talking about the sleeper caches.
Yep.
You said you don't do the standard sleeper
Yes.
cache. How come?
Yes.
Just wondering.
Yes,
I've never done a
because
sleeper.
there is 3 rooms. In the first room, you can hack some can, but it's not very viable. The third and second room are very dangerous to run in a frigate, especially an interceptor that have basically no tank. Yeah, but you can run it in an astero. There is sentry guns you have to deal with, but if you have some angular velocity, it shouldn't be a problem. But I can be one shot with a sentry, so I didn't take the risk. But the limited, there is really no problem running it in a stiletto. And the superior sleeper cache, you can run the sentry room, and technically you could run the gas one. I don't know, can't remember the name, but you have to have some kind of a tank because you take some damage.
Okay, makes sense. Good. And then almost done. So I saw you adding waypoints. Were you doing that through Dotlan or were you doing that in game?
No, I'm using Dotlan.
Oh, it does that for you?
Yeah, you have to log in on Dotlan and right click on the system, and there is an in-game actions flower and your folder, sorry, and you can add waypoints, set destination, and I think that's all.
Oh, okay. No, that's neat. I didn't know that. Very good. And then two more. I see you have, looking at your L window, you have safes and perches pretty much set up in every system. Did you do that as you go, when you were first doing your exploring?
Yes, I think I have half of the stain region with bookmarks, so perch at the gates and safes, because the first exploration expedition that I was doing, I did it in a probe, a Tech 1 frigate. So I really need some bookmarks to avoid gate camps.
Okay. No, very good. And last, your fit. Do you
Yep.
mind sharing that, like in Alliance or something, or
Yeah, no
you
problem.
saved it?
I did improve it since I done the presentation. So I just replace this by Tech 2 because I haven't all the skills at the time, and I bought some implants. You can see. Yep. So now I'm about 120. Yeah, that's right. 120 sensor strains. It is very. It's very cool to have it, but you don't need it. If you have 86 probe strains, that's cool.
All right, perfect. Okay, that's all the questions I had. So yeah, excellent class. Really appreciate you
Yeah,
putting
thank
us
you,
on.
Maxwell.
Yeah, I'm
I
definitely going to
hope
try
my
today.
English wasn't too bad. Uh,
I have some questions too.
yeah.
One is about the price.
Why?
I would definitely not be comfortable flying a 300 million ship in my
Yeah.
first times exploring.
Yeah. Yeah, I
Um,
understand it.
So
But you can do exactly the same thing with this one.
mhm.
And as you have not the Zugma analyzer, it only costs 88 million.
Oh, okay.
With no implants. I have done some billions using this exact chip.
Nice. Okay.
I'm gonna share the two in the island. I'm not sure.
Alliance.
Yes, yes, thank you. Not sure how to do it, but I will figure out.
Oh, okay.
I think you can just drag where it says Explocepter in the top. I believe you could just drag that to Alliance chat. I'm not sure.
Yeah, maybe.
Or in the left side column.
Okay.
But yeah, I'd love to take a look at those two. But I think you can, just drag them.
Can somebody then
No.
add it to corporate fits?
No.
Okay.
I think you can do it on Discord. Just there is a command to share a feed. I think !feed and the name of the feed.
Okay. Okay. I will do it. No problem. So is there some question again?
Yeah, I have a question about the tactics. So when you enter a system, you check for hostiles and then walk to the next gate and hang around there. So why is that? Why not, for example, to a safe spot? I'm just feeling uncomfortable hanging around a gate, even cloaked.
Yeah. Yeah, I understand. The point is warp directly at the next gate is to save time. Because if I enter in a system, warp to a safe, start scanning, etc. Okay, there's nothing. So I have to warp again to a gate. Using my technique, you just have to click jump and you're already in the other system. That's why I do. And I only die once at a gate because I forgot to clock and to clock up, and there was NPCs.
So at the gate, what do you do? Do you orbit it at 2000 something cloaked?
Sorry?
What do you do at the gate? Do you orbit it?
Yes, orbit, because you can't keep it at range.
Okay, thanks.
Thank you very much for coming. I hope you find that helpful.
Thank you, Ace. That was
Thank you
good.
for the
Yeah,
demonstration.
great class. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.